Greetings, YouTube. This is the 4,000 question challenge, and this is episode number 3. What was the craziest thing you did in your youth? Craziest thing I did in my youth. Chase through the woods by drunk teenagers? Punching walls? Cutting myself? Bad poetry? I really ought to read some of my bad poetry for you folks someday. Petty theft? I don't know, maybe those things? What secret fantasies and games did you have as a child that you told no one about? I had a rich fantasy life when I was a child. I still do at 54. I daydream constantly. And that's one of the ways I stayed sane. I was a voracious reader, and after 14 I was a gamer, and so having a rich internal landscape was a way of escaping the fact that my external life situation was less than ideal. What activities besides eating went on at the kitchen table in the home you grew up in? I don't remember any. There you go. What has changed most about the neighborhood you grew up in? It's pretty much the same. There's a few more houses than there were when I was there as a kid. Other than that, I've driven by it not that long ago. In fact, I went to a yard sale at my first apartment a few years ago. So yeah, I don't think there have been any major changes. Sorry, I was just checking to see if they actually had codes, page codes. No, they don't. They just have the numbers are in the middle. I thought they might have been coded. They're not coded. What has changed most about... Oh, that's right. Did you ever run away from home? No, but I did run away from Boy Scout camp once. That didn't take long from the picking up. What about being a child you miss the most? What about being a child you miss the most? My grandparents. I miss my grandparents. I miss being able to go there and see my grandparents and hang out with them and be treated well because my father wouldn't hit me in front of them. What did you wish you had started to learn as a child? That I'm not stupid. That I'm worthy of love and respect and decency. And Spanish. What tokens of your childhood do you wish you had saved? Wish I still had my Lego sets. I don't. I have a few of the toys I still have from then. Letting go of things is hard for me. I'm getting better at it, but I still have a hard time letting go of things. I still have quite a few things. In fact, this chain right now, which has my Ankh hanging on it, the chain itself, I used to have a St. James medal, which I still have in my jewelry box, or one of my jewelry boxes. And I've had this since I was 7 or 8, I think. So that's a token of my childhood I'm wearing right now. Did you enjoy physical education in school? Hell no! What were your hobbies? Again, reading. I was a voracious reader in a childhood, and once I hit 14, gaming. I would putz around in the basement we had down there. I had a slot car set. We had a train set at one point. I learned how to take apart locks and kind of played with those. I never really got into true lock picking all that well. I should have. I had talent for it, but I never pursued it. And this is in an age before YouTube, so I couldn't easily look up tutorials. It was kind of like I trained myself for the most part, but I didn't get into it in depth. I probably should have. That would have been far more interesting. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I guess those were my hobbies as a kid. I did build plastic models and collect posters. I remember that as a kid. I had posters all over my walls, and I had plastic models all over the place, mostly of the science fiction variety. And the Universal Monster sets. I used to have the Universal Monster sets for models and things like that. I wasn't particularly good at them. I built one kit bash. I converted a Star Trek shuttlecraft into something else. Kind of wish I'd still had that untouched. It would probably be worth quite a bit of money at this point. In fact, if I'd had all of my models still, they'd probably be worth something today. But I don't. They're long gone. I have no idea what happened to them. None whatsoever. So yeah, I guess those are the hobbies I had as a kid. I hope you were enjoying these videos, and that's it for episode 3.